I want to bring in Dr. Marty Makary now. Doctor, we just heard about these respiratory illnesses, RSV, for example. Is there such a thing as an RSV vaccine?
There is, and it's recommended for people over 60 and for moms in the third trimester of pregnancy. RSV is something that commonly affects really young kids. It's one of the reasons kids go to a neonatal ICU, particularly kids who are premature. And that's a lot of kids. That's about 13 million kids a year. About 10% of all births are in premature kids. So that's probably the target audience where it's highly recommended.
Can you tell me what's going on here? Because virtually everybody I know has a cough that doesn't go away for a very long time. I think you may have come across this yourself. What is that cough? Is it flu? Is it long COVID or something? Or is it RSV? What is it?
Look, people are on edge because we just dealt with a global pandemic, but these are the normal seasonal viruses that come around. This is a combination of RSV and rhinovirus and adenovirus and about half a dozen viruses, including some COVID. COVID is disproportionately highly tested for, but it's really not dominating the cold season by any stretch. This is a typical flu season where we are also seeing some immune rebound from all the sheltering that people were living under for the last 3 years.
Okay, we feel a little relieved now. Thank you very much, Doctor. A huge jump in poison control calls due to Ozempic overdoses. First of all, what are the symptoms of an Ozempic overdose, and how come so many people are overdosing?
Yeah, I saw this report. So look, Ozempic and Mounjaro, Wegovy, these are mimicking hormones normally in your body that slow down the GI tracts. They slow down the movement of food and peristalsis. So the side effects are naturally going to be vomiting, nausea. And talk to anyone who is in the process of vomiting, you feel helpless. You feel like you're going to die. And that's why they're calling poison control.
Okay, I think I got that one. But are we in a new era of weight loss drugs? I understand Oprah Winfrey is using them now.
Look, a lot of people are on them, and a lot of people who are very close to all of us, and we're seeing massive demand right now. The companies, Novo Nordisk and Lilly, have announced a lawsuit against compounding and medical spas that are offering it, but they can't meet the demand out there right now. Novo Nordisk just did a partnership with Thermo Fisher this summer to get them to produce it. And Lilly is opening an entire giant factory in North Carolina just really to make these drugs. So we're seeing tremendous demand. Somebody's got to actually say, look, this is a lifelong treatment unless you change your lifestyle. What is the underlying problem here?
And at the moment, you've got to take injections, I think. There's no such thing as a pill, an Ozempic pill at the moment, is there?
There is Wegovy, and there's going to be an oral form of Mounjaro soon, and that's very technically feasible. It's on its way.
Now, that will be popular. Dr. Marty Makary, thanks for joining us, sir. Always a pleasure. Very informative. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks.
Thanks, Doc.
You too.